Hey, it's Tim around 847, and we're still suffering with the Obama hangover and the concerns about global interest rate policy. The irony is that, a lot of people now are talking about this W-shaped recovery, which means we'd be on the next leg down based upon data. Now, the data I'm reading, the data I'm seeing from places like China or India or even Brazil is that, the strength of the economy is such that you're actually getting some inflation. It's not a lack of growth, and the stats coming out of the U.S., with the exception of a weaker jobless claims number, gives you some pause. But the things you're watching with emerging right now, first of all, the dollar has failed at the 200 moving day average, and that at around 78.50 on the DXY is a place where you really have to consider buying a number of these charts that look a little oversold here. Brazil's a place where this morning you market up 21 bips. Brazil passed through the 100 moving day average, and it's a place where guys have historically bought the chart, bought this market, and you're seeing some follow through. Oil has bounced a bit this morning. So there are places where people are taking a shot, even though the charts on a number of names around the emerging space look more or less broken. Downgrade in the steel sector in Russia today is a number of the high-flying steels there trading down. We talked about Metro Steel, MTL, which is a name that you can play both from the mining and the steel side, down 15% over the last couple of days. I think you've got another level down about 5% where you probably start to scoop this up. We may not get there, and at least you may see a bit of a bounce. But last night, China was down 96 basis points. Noteworthy that Hong Kong also bounced off the 200 moving day. So it tagged that key level and actually rallied to be up on the day. Again, this is the Hong Kong index, not the China A shares, which, as noted, were just down about 1%. India down 1.12%, South Korea down 2.19%, Taiwan down 2.47%. So ugly numbers out of Asia, but again, pricing in what happened yesterday in the States. Those markets were closed well before we had some disappointment both on earnings and the heavy-toned Barack Obama comments into Central Europe. 2.1% down in Russia, rallying back a little bit into the final kind of third of trading there. Czech Republic, Poland, Hungary, all down around 2.5%. As mentioned, though, Brazil rallying this morning. Chile down about 90 basis points, and in South Africa and Turkey, you've got Turkey down 2.4%. A lot of concerns about this IMF deal that we've talked so much about. And finally, the South African market down 1.59%. A number of resource plays been pretty badly beaten, and the currency has held in. So it's a place where guys are maybe taking a shot and actually think you could get a bit of a bounce here. And I think that's really the call for today.